Euroslam, back with another video. Another top 5 tip looking at Demar Derozan and his potential landing spots in free agency. That's right, guys. Demar Derozan has got a player option. I think it's about $27 million, I believe. The big question is he going to opt in or really opt out and become a free agent? So I've seen a lot of people question Demar Derozan's ability to be a star in this league. They question how clutch he is. They called him a liability, and it somewhat baffles me because I think Demar Derozan is a terrific player. I think there are a lot of teams in the league that would be lucky to have him, and I believe if he does opt out and become a free agent, he'll have plenty of suitors. And you know what? If you don't think DeRozan's a great player, let's look at his statistics. I know stats isn't everything, but with the NBA, we do compare a lot of players based on statistics. And with DeMar DeRozan last season, he had some really good numbers. He averaged about 22 points a game, over 5 rebounds, over 5 assists. He shot over 53% from the field, which is terrific considering he's a wing player. And it's very rare that wing players ever shoot over 50% from the field. The fact that he shot 53% from the field, that's fantastic. And on top of that, in his whole career, he's been great at getting to the line. Every season, he's getting to the line about 6 to 8 times. He shot over 80% from the line every single season except for his rookie year. That is also fantastic. That's the kind of player you want on your team. You want to get to the line. You want easy buckets. He's an automatic mid-range shooter. With the Spurs looking like they're going to go on a rebuild, you've seen DeRozan and Aldridge be in the trade rumors. I think DeRozan's ready to move on from the Spurs. On top of that, the West has been tough. I see him looking towards the East. A lot of potential teams that have cap space in the East. I think he'll have a lot of suitors in the East. I think he's looking towards that. But guys, if you like the video, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. I do got a lot of great videos coming in the future. You're not going to want to miss out on those. But with that, guys, let's get right to this video. Number 5, the Atlanta Hawks. They got a great young team. Trae Young looking like a superstar in the making. Great scorer, but they could definitely use one more scorer. Got great young talent in Collins. You got Capella joining that team now. You got Hunter. You add DeRozan at that shooting guard. Could work out well. You definitely look at playoff bound for the Hawks next year, I believe, adding DeRozan. I also think Evan Fournier would be a nice fit for them, too. I think they're looking for a shooting guard there. They're looking at Fournier, look at DeRozan. If they can grab DeRozan, I would definitely probably that 7-6 spot potentially. Look out for the Hawks grabbing DeRozan. Number 4, guys. An interesting choice here. Unlikely, but potential reunion with the Toronto Raptors, where DeRozan started his career. It's most notable because he spent so many years with them. Now, this is an interesting one because, obviously, the breakup wasn't the best for them. DeRozan believed the Raptors kind of weren't too loyal to him. They kind of told him, hey, we're not going to trade you. Then a couple days later, they trade him to the Spurs. Left a sour taste in his mouth, some of the Raptors fans' mouths. Obviously won the championship, so Raptors fans got over it, but it was definitely tough for DeRozan. He was good friends with Lowry. He loved Toronto. He signed the extension with them. So, potential reunion, it seems a bit weird. Now, on paper, DeRozan actually seems like a really nice fit for the Raptors right now, because if you watch them in the playoffs last year, they were missing that kind of go-to scorer in crunch time, someone to get their own bucket, and DeRozan can do that. He can get you a bucket, get to the line, he can hit mid-range shots. If you need 2 points, he'll go and get it. And that's what the Raptors needed. So in theory, he could be a nice fit for them. The down part is, yes, he's not a great defender. And Nick Nurse's system, they like to have good defenders. They like good three-point shooters. DeRozan could be an odd fit there. I think they can make it work. Also, they kind of want to keep cap space for the Giannis sweepstakes. So it's hard to see them signing DeRozan to a long-term deal. That's why I think it's more unlikely the Raptors go for that. Unless the Raptors go for that Oladipo, I think he's a nice fit. He's on expiring if they can trade for Oladipo. He would fit really well in the Raptors system. But a lot of fans, analysts, believe it's potential the Raptors could sign him or even trade for him. I think it's possible. I just don't know if both sides would be able to agree on that. I can't see, DeRozan really wanting to come back that bad to Toronto unless he believes they're going to win a championship for him. So anything's possible, though, right? Hey. Number 3, though, the New York Knicks. Now, New York Knicks, they need to become relevant. I've said it in videos in the past. They need a star on their team. Leon Rose has come in. I tell you right now, Leon Rose is going to do big things, sports organization. I love Leon Rose, the hiring of him. He's going to find them a star. Is it DeRozan? I said it months back. DeRozan would be a huge pickup for the Knicks. I think DeRozan propels them into that 8th spot, potentially playoff spot for them. Great scorer. Is it possible they grab DeRozan, maybe trade for Chris Paul? There's other players they go for as well. Can you get 2 stars on the Knicks there? Now all of a sudden you're being competitive come playoff time. And you have to, like, the New York Knicks, despite how poor they've been over the years and rep they've had, you're still playing in Madison Square Garden. That's still definitely a lure. Don't get me wrong, it's a lure. It's a big thing playing in Madison Square Garden. I have to bet at some point to turn that team around. Players are going to want to come there eventually. And you know what? The chance potentially, if the Knicks were to finish like 7th or something, potentially play the Raptors after finish 2nd, could have a first-round matchup. DeRozan might want this little revenge tour against the Raptors. It's definitely a fascinating possibility there. Without the rest, number 2, another very intriguing fit that I like, the Detroit Pistons. That's right, another reunion. The former Raptors coach Dwayne Casey coaching his former player DeMar DeRozan. Now, the Pistons are kind of in this weird mode where we don't know if they're going to rebuild or they're still trying to compete. They have Griffin locked up for a couple more years, but he's been injured. They got Rose for 1 more year. They got Christian Wood they're trying to re-sign. And they're going to have some cap space now they got rid of Drummond. And they've been linked to Fred VanVleet. But also DeRozan, too, could be a nice fit for them. Give him another score. If Griffin were to get healthy, Griffin and DeRozan together could be a nice duo there to have in the East. Could make the Pistons competitive again. Maybe you're able to get DeRozan and VanVleet somehow. We can cap things around, make it work. But even Christian Wood, too, with Griffin and DeRozan, I think Pistons have a competitive team put together. Casey's a great coach. He knows DeRozan well. He likes DeRozan. They like each other. They could do big things there. Watch out for that. But my number 1 choice, and it's still in the East, the best I think for DeRozan is the Orlando Magic. This Magic team, over the years, really had a prolonged rebuild, it seemed like, and they finally made the playoffs, but it seems like they're missing that piece. They're missing that go-to scorer. They're missing that star player, and DeRozan could be that piece at the 2. Now, they could sign DeRozan, imagine move a few players around, make a couple of minor trades to tweak the cap space there. They could also, if the Spurs are interested, they could do potentially a sign-in trade, maybe DeRozan and Evan Fournier. If the Spurs like Fournier, Fournier to Spurs, potential swap there, sign-in trades. But I like the fit for DeRozan. You got him, Vukovic. You got some nice pieces on the Magic. Reunite with Terrence Ross, good shooter. You know, if they have those 2 stars, you have Ross under the 2, and you have DeRozan under the 3. Could be a nice fit. Isaac playing the 4, Vukovic playing the 5. Obviously, it's a little bit weird, the point situation there. I'm not sure how well DeRozan and Markelle Fultz would fit together, but if they're able to re-sign Augustine, maybe a nice fit together. But I believe that DeRozan could be the guy taking the next level. They've kind of, back-to-back years, finished around 7th to 8th in Magic. You bring a guy like DeRozan, they're right there in the middle pack, I think. They're right there, 4th or 5th, potentially higher. So I like to see what that could happen there. I wouldn't be surprised if DeRozan ends up on the Magic. I think all 5 of these teams could make a run at DeRozan. I think the Magic and him would fit great, and they'll definitely make a run at him, give him a call. Playing in Orlando, too, it's a nice place to play in. You've seen Butler go to Miami, living in Florida. It's a nice sell. So, but anyways, guys, that's my video. If you liked it, like I said, guys, thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Got a lot of great videos planned out. Got some nice collaborations coming out. Keep an eye for that, guys. Till then, see you next video. Thanks, guys.